Alrighty traders, gold is over. Silver is over. Mining stocks is over. Well, over for now anyway. So that's what I want to talk about in today's video, the gold and the gold mining stocks and so on and so forth. And I really want to sort of share some things that have really helped me. Plus also guys, when it comes to this video, I'm going to share with you a trade that I did on gold. It was a short-term trade, but I want to share with you the exact setup that I used, and then you can start to apply it to your own trading today that I know is going to really help you. Okay, so the first thing I do want to say guys is, oh by the way guys, I'm running a 95% off to the entire Master Trader Lab. If you need some help with all areas of your trading, then I know that's going to be for you. Go to johnsflashsale.com and there's 95%. I'm running a 95% off sale to that. So the big thing I want to talk about here with gold here, okay guys, is this, is that there is so many things, there's so many lessons we can learn, right? Because we all take losses, don't we? We all have losses. I have losses. I've had a couple of losses in a row as well too, just recently, right? Now they're being much smaller losses compared to my profits. And I'm in a trade right now that's still over 100% profit with my trades. And the big thing is this, guys, right? So all I'm saying is that we do have our losses, right? And one of the best things you can actually do is make sure you take screenshots of all the trades you take. Every single trade you take a screenshot of it and put it into a PDF or a Word document, whatever. And the reason why that's so important, because I guarantee you after a period of 6 months, 12 months, you go back and you look, look at this here, look at this here, look at this here, look at this here. You know, like we start to see which patterns work the best for you, and then you start to build confidence around that thing. That's what it's about, right? Like for example, I've recently had a couple of losses in a row, and just recently, and the reason why I'm bringing that up to you is because I was just sharing with my coaching clients over the last couple of months. I was sharing with them the #1 type of pattern that has been the best for me in the last 2 months out of all the trades I've taken. Now I'm a net positive, right? So I was up about last month. I was up well over 100% return on my investment last month, and this month I've given a little bit of back, but then I'm also up as well too on a trade right now. But the whole thing about what I'm trying to share with you here is that there's losses and there's profits, right? And how you start to build confidence around your particular trading is take screenshots, and you'll start to see that, there's these patterns that when they form in the market, they're the patterns that we should be focusing on, right? And again, I'm going to share with you exactly one of those patterns today. But the whole thing about the reason I'm saying that is that we can always go back and look at where did we go wrong here, and what did I do wrong here, and what did I miss here? Okay, so for example, when we're looking at the actual the gold price here, okay, this is where, like, I think one of the big things over my last, say, 20 years of me trading the markets, guys, I've just really learned that there's really a big handful of things that we should be focusing on, and the rest, it doesn't really matter. And the thing is like, as you guys know, right, like for the last, many, let me go to all my videos here. As you guys know, right, this is my YouTube channel here, and this is my main YouTube channel, as you guys know. And as you guys can see, it's not luck of what's going on right now when it comes to the markets here, right? So for example, it's not luck that the gold, what's happening in gold right now. If you understand the markets a lot more, then you'll be able to see what's likely to come from all that. And so as you can see here, like that, I've started talking about like the gold drop and stuff like that coming, for quite some time here. So if we have a look at through here, I'm just going through this here, gold and silver here, this gold and silver mining short-term drop. We've got see through here. So this whole gold warning, last time gold went straight up, we got this, and there's a very big drop through here, right? So I started talking about, and this one here, this is 12 days, the end to the gold boom, right? So I started talking about this here, and one of the really big interesting things about the whole me going over this here for the last couple of months is, the first thing I must say is that I had so many people that are probably hurt right now by this, right? Because they didn't listen to my warnings. Now, again, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I get it right all the time, right? I'm a trader, and, I do some stupid things as well too, right? But here's the thing. There are some foundations to how these markets work and how they operate. And so we can learn something from this, right? So if you did get long up here and you're in a really hurting position right now, there's some things we can learn from that. Now, when it comes to the actual gold bear market here, right now, the sellers are really strong right now, and they're coming in much harder than they have in a long, like, I don't remember the last time they actually came in this strong. This is a complete change of trend, a complete changeover from what's going on right now. We're probably now likely to be starting to see a really nice downward leg from here. So, and the reason why I say that, guys, is from a technical analysis point of view, with a strong upward trending formation, okay, with a strong upward trending formation, we make these higher lows, right? Lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and these higher lows, right? So we make higher lows. The really thing is that when we're making these higher lows, as long as we continue come up, down, higher, low, up, down, high, as long as we continue to do that, then we know that, guess what? The bull market is still intact, right? But look at this here. The market's ran up and it's come straight down as well too through here. Knowing that we've actually now did what? What have we done now? We've actually broken the low. In an upward trend, as long as we keep making up, down, higher, low, up, down, 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 higher, low, up, down, higher, low, up. Once we actually break the low, we're not making higher lows anymore. Guess what? The trend is over. And now we're getting ready for some serious downward movement, right? So this really big, strong sell-off here in the market is actually not an interesting thing. Like if I go back to here, if I go back to a video that I did 2 weeks ago, look at this thumbnail here, gold bubble. And my goodness, do you know, guys, do you know how gold's not a bubble, John? You're an idiot. Those people that were calling me an idiot and so on and so forth, they're very, very quiet on my YouTube channel now. Actually, they're probably saying a lot of swear words at me and all that sort of stuff. I'm just like, I try to warn you, right? I try to warn you, okay? So that's what I'm seeing there with gold, guys. As I promised you at the start of the video, I want to share. I've actually had 2 trades on gold this year. Both of them have been really, really successful. I had a trade at the start of the year on this up leg through here, and I also had a trade through here. And let me actually walk you through exactly what that setup is. I'll walk you through it right now here, so you can start to apply this to your own trading, okay? So what the setup is what I'm looking for, and again, I'm just walking you through this really simple. This one gave me, I think it was, I used options on this one, so it was the GOD. This was the GOD price. So you can see here, I've already marked it out here, but this is the GOD price. And this system just rocks it out. This system is so simple, but it's so powerful. We just got to know how to identify these things and wait from the setup. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the market to have, see this moving average here? It's a 24 moving average on my daily charts, right? And look at this here. Notice how the moving average is strong to the upside, okay? That's step number 1. Step number 2 is we want a period of sideways movement. Okay, so strong moving average, sideways movement, and then what we want is we want a breakout bar. See that breakout bar through there? We want that breakout bar to be breaking up, and we have this big increase in volume. So we're looking for basically a sideways movement to a strong 24. Then we're looking for this large bar breaking out. This is an actual trade that I took, and it's the exact system that I use all the time. And you can see here, guys, like look at this here, right? So it's sideways to a strong moving average, breakaway bar. Okay, so we see that through there, and then we wrote it up, and then I'm pretty sure I got out of. Pretty sure it was right this day right here that I got out of this. Now again, this is what's called a trading opportunity, right, guys? You're trading the markets. You're not trying to get in at the bottom and get at the top. By the way, you can never do that. By the way, okay. But if we're looking for trading opportunities, again, I'm pretty sure this one gave me was about a 60 or 70% profit using options in a space of a week or so. And again, just really, really, really nice, right? And so that's basically the setup there. Okay, guys. So what we're looking for is we're looking for a strong moving average to be going up, and how it looked like for me just by zooming in. This is what it looked like as of the entry bar, right? So this is the reason why I got into it. Strong moving average. Look at this here, sideways, and when we got this up candle and this volume increase here, there's a high probability we're now likely to make a nice move up. And as you can see, that's exactly what we did here, right? So, and this setup, this setup is so powerful, guys, that this exact same setup, I also traded this exact same setup on an individual stock recently as well too, and that gave me a really nice profit. as well too. I think that was about a 50 or so % profit on that trade. You know, and that was a nice profit, right? So this is a setup, guys, that works so well on all occasions. Okay, so I did promise at the start of the video I was going to walk you through the setup. So that's what's happening here. So back to the actual topic at hand. Now let's go look at silver. And silver's getting absolutely crushed. And one of the things I was saying with silver recently was that this is now creating some sort of false breakout, guys. Some sort of false breakout. Okay. And here's the thing that I do say, guys. Okay, here's the thing that I do say about trading. And it's something that I was talking about with my coaching clients, right? Because I'm with my coaching clients all the time. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're interested in joining my 12-month coaching program, I've got 2 spots left for that. If you go to getjohntop.com, go over there right now, guys. You'll be able to see exactly what's actually in the coaching program. You'll be able to see testimonials. You'll be able to see more about me and what gives me the right to actually teach you in the first place. You know, and so much more. So if you're interested in all the details about my inner circle coaching, go over there right now. You can read all the information about it and you can apply for it there. But the reason why I'm bringing that up here is because one thing I was saying to my coaching clients today is that, you know, whenever we do get into a trade, one of the best things I can say for you as a trader is having the ability as soon as we start to get a bit of doubt there, just get out, right? Just get out, right? So for example, today I got out of a trade today recently for a 20% loss on my investment, right? Now, by the way, I had 5% of my account on that trade. It was an option trade. I got out today for around about 20%. So my account's down. I lost 1% of my account today, right? So I protected my account. Now, the best thing is, guys, is when those things really start to pick up. Anyway, the purpose of me saying that is that if you do get into a trade, just say, for example, you got in on this breakout here on silver and it started to fail. One of the best things you can do is when you start to get a bit of doubt, just get out, right? Just get out. Because the whole thing about you trading the markets is what? Just protecting your account. So when the good trades are there, let the trade go. But when the trade's not really working for you, just get out, right? Just get out. And the reason why I'm saying this here is because when this thing started to break down from here really strongly from here, guess what? One of the things that end up happening from here, as you can see, is that I was actually saying that I think this is actually a bit of a false breakout now when it comes to the silver market. And I said just recently, and I see this line through here. This candle right here was a bit of a do or die. See that candle there? Why was that a do or die? It was do or die because this whole massive resistance, it broke up. Now again, guys, this broke up and then now it broke down. As soon as we got this strong candle on the downside, now look what happened. The very next candle did what? The very next candle came down, rejected it right at that level there. And now we've been continuing down. And now we're continuing down from a perspective of now we're at this level through here, right? Massive V top formation. Massive V top formation. So silver's looking really weak. We also had this level all through here somewhere. So we may get a little bit of support where we are right now. But silver's looking really weak, just like gold. I do see we're probably likely to get a bit of a bounce here. Short-term bounce though, right? Short-term bounce. We're probably likely to get something like this when it comes to the silver market. Bit of a short-term bounce and then a drop to the downside from there. And the same for the gold market, right? Look at this here. Massive V-top formation. This is falling off a cliff. Gold is getting killed right now. Absolutely killed. And my hope, guys, is what I did for free on YouTube and just providing this education for you, even for my video that I did yesterday on gold, is that I'm hoping that I'm sharing some things with you that if you didn't see this, now you know what to look for in the future that can protect yourself, right? Because that's what trading is all about, isn't it? Trading is not about getting it right all the time. No, right? Trading is about, okay, oh, wow, you know? And, you know, if you did call me an idiot a month ago, if you did call me, I didn't know what I'm talking about and all that sort of stuff. By the way, you're probably not watching my videos right now because, because you're held onto your gold position, right? And I'm laughing because I guarantee you the people that were calling me an idiot and gold's not in a bubble and blah, 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 all this sort of stuff a month ago when I was warning them of what's probably going to come soon. When those people are probably not watching my YouTube videos right now because they know that I was right about that. And so therefore, but the big thing here is we can learn from that, right? We can learn from this. Now gold is probably starting the very big, strong sell-off here, guys. A very big, strong sell-off. Again, we had this massive move to the upside. This is a very strong leg to the downside. I wouldn't be too surprised if we got a bit of a bounce, but then we're probably going to start to see a lot more downside to come out of this level here. And this is the same for the mining sector as well too, guys. Look at this strong sell-off in the mining sector. People are getting absolutely killed in the mining sector. And this is one of the reasons why I was also doing this around the mining sector as well too. Same for the SIL as well too. Very strong move up, very strong move down, guys. This is a topping action, right? This is V topping action, V top, up and down. And this is where the thing about trading gold right now, guys, and looking at gold market right now is that I was just thinking about just then is that the whole thing about this gold market, guys, is that so many people were interested in gold and so many people were bullish gold, right? And what ended up happening was, I saw so many people bullish gold, and this is one of the reasons why I knew that gold was probably topping out soon, even though I actually have a target of 3,000 on gold, right? So I actually have a target. I actually thought that we'd actually get to 3,000 on gold. Now we haven't got there yet. We're going to get there. It just may take a little bit more longer. That's where I actually had a target of where I thought it was going to go to. But when I started to see what was happening, even though my target was there, this is the reason why I started doing all warning signals all through here. So just read the market, guys. Read the market, and read the market in a way of what I talked about here today, right? And the number one thing I can say, guys, is just understand that from a weekly chart perspective, right? The market goes in waves, right? And I call it the energy building, energy using phase. When we're going up through here, we're using energy. When we come back down, we're building energy. And then when we go up, we're using energy. I've run out of energy. All right, let's go build some more energy. Make sense? Using it, see what that's the whole thing, right? And then we go through these energy building phases after it's, and now we're getting one of those energy building phases. So I don't believe gold is a complete dud from now, but I do believe ever since we've just gotten this massive breakout from 2000 up to there, this is the reason why on the daily charts anyway, we're starting to get this massive rollover. We've broken this significant low through here. Remember, for an upward trend to be in place, we need higher lows. This here right now is now a lower low. Let the downside begin even more.